Okay, hello everyone. This morning I decided that I would show you how to set up Marvel Legendary on Tabletop Simulator. Because you'll see when I get into it that there are a lot of things to choose from, and if you do get it, then yeah, it may be confusing to you. So if you've never seen this before, then it will be under Workshop. These are all the games that I've got off the Steam Workshop. So it's down here. So this is the one that I have been playing on stream. Marvel Legendary Complete and Custom content. Which I will now load into. This one can take a little while because it has a lot of stuff in it. Just going to wait for everything to load. Yeah, if I zoom out, you'll see that there are a shit ton of cards. Whoop. And it's crashed. Alright, we'll try that again. Ah, alright. Where'd it go? There it is. For some reason didn't load the table. It's going well this morning. What is going on? Alright, let's go back to the menu. I do not know what's going on with this morning. Usually I don't have any trouble with it. This is the first time in a while that I've had any issues. Alright, that appears to be better. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so each area is pretty well marked for you. So these are your heroes. If you're playing this game, which is just a standard game, these are all your heroes. There are custom ones in here, but they've made it pretty easy for you to not get those. So that's a custom one. But yeah, they've made it easy for you to not get those if you don't want them. You've also got the villain one here, but I have not I'm yet to have played that, so I can't help you with that. Um, Masterminds and Commanders, which are for this one, and then Henchmen and Villains. So it's all pretty easily marked. So, alright. Couple of things you'll need to do. So, as part of the Civil War set, there are these extra bystanders, which you can add to the bystander deck. All your schemes are here. So, if you want to pick a random scheme, just flip it, shuffle it, draw one out, put it on its scheme thingy. Now, you can decide to play with these or not. If you're starting out, then I'd say maybe leave it for a little bit until you played a few games and get used to it. These are also part of the Civil War deck. They just become part of the sidekick stack. I'll just shuffle it for the sake of it. Again, these are also something part of the Civil War set. So again, you can decide whether or not you want to play with these. So there's a couple of different types of wounds in here. So these are your regular wounds. Then you've got, spend 5 money. Yep, that one. I haven't actually looked at these myself yet because I haven't been playing with them. So there's a few different ones. Basically, the only way you can get rid of these is if you don't do anything in a turn. Whereas these ones tend to let you do other things like spend 5 attack, spend 5 money. If you KO a hero that costs 1 or more from your hand, you can get rid of it. So there's a whole heap of different ones. I won't go through them all. These are your scheme twists, which you just need. Wow, okay. Wow. So in this instance, I would need 11 of them. But, each card has a different number. So that one you'd need 8. That one needs 8, so on and so forth. So those then become part of your villain deck, along with 5 master strikes. It's always 5 master strikes no matter what. This is basically your deck to start off with. That actually went surprisingly well. I'll put those back over here. Now, there's only one of these around that I can see. So if you're playing with multiple people, the easiest way is just to go copy, paste, then how many other people we have. So, alright, let's move on to the other things. Alright, so down here, as you can see, it's all randomizers. So, let's see here, where's the mastermind one? There. So, shuffle this one. I'll pull one out. Got Thanos. Try and find. So, this one is just regular cards. This one is also includes custom cards. So let's see if I can pull out a custom mastermind. Oh, there you go. I got one straight up. So that's a custom one. So if you're starting out, I'd definitely just recommend sticking with the regular ones for now until you play a few games. If you're experienced, then sure, have a look at them. And yeah, I mean, it's up to you personally what you do with them. So now I need to try and find Thanos, which thankfully is like right there. So the top card that tells you about the Master Strike goes on the Mastermind space. The rest of them are his tactics. Each time you get 24 attack, or if you have an Infinity Gem artifact card, then he gets -2 for each one of those. So let's just say, for instance, we have 24. You'd pull out one of these, in which case each other player discards an Infinity Gem artifact card they control, so it just goes into your discard pile. And then, yeah, that would go to your victory pile. And then you only have to defeat him. Well, usually my friend and I think you only have to destroy these. But my friend and I actually usually do this one as well. But you don't have to, it's sort of up to you what you do. I'm pretty certain, I mean, I've been playing it that way for so many games now, I've kind of forgotten, but I'm pretty sure you just need to get rid of these ones, so you only need to beat him 4 times, and then he's defeated. Sorry. But yeah, it's up to you whether or not you want to do a 5th one. So yeah, that's your mastermind. So, Thanos always leads Infinity Gems, so they're a villain, which I will now try and find. I'm pretty sure that's it there, isn't it? Yep. So those go in your villain deck. So this is the list of things that you need to start the game. I know it says 30 bystanders, but I like having the new cards and I don't want to have to choose, so yeah. Actually, I don't think I shuffled those, but I don't think it matters for this. Normally you would shuffle that, draw 10 cards, 10 bystanders go into the villain deck. If a bystander's drawn, they go underneath a villain. If there's no villain in the city space, they go to the mastermind. So let's see. What else do I need? A henchman group. So again, we'll just use the randomizer for all this stuff. Henchman group. Again, there's custom henchmen, so there's only 16 normal ones. There's 50 if you include custom cards. So I got the Savage Land Mutants. Don't know if that's one I'm really that familiar with. Try and find them. One thing I wish this game had was like a search function, so I could just type it in. Fortunately, it does not. At least not that I'm aware of. Okay, so I got them. So then you need 3 villain groups. This is an addition to the one that you've already pulled out for the mastermind. So it's not so it'll be 4 in total. It's not 3 in total. So if you read that and think, oh, I've already pulled one out for the mastermind, that's not actually true. That one's going to be there anyway. Okay, pulled out a couple of interesting ones there. A couple of ones that I'm not sure I've actually seen before myself. So Ultron, he looked pretty easy to find. There's an Ultron, but it's not that one. I don't think it was it? And it might be another one here. Or was it? Might have been that one. Usually the top card is also the top card of the Oh, I pulled them from the wrong stack. That's what I've done. Yeah. Alright, never mind. Forget about that. Where did I pull them from? Yeah, so sorry. These are named, uh, yeah, these are named sort of badly. Alright, so these ones are for this game. These ones here. This one here where it says randomizer deck. That's the one I was meaning to pull from. So I got Zombie Thanos, which is sort of funny because I have regular Thanos. Alright, this time we'll try and find them. Which, there's Zombie Thanos. So pull him out, throw him in. Ultimate Thor. See, this is why I don't usually stream this part because it can sometimes take us a while to find the card. Where is he? There he is. And the last one, Shang-Chi, which is right there. Alright, so last thing you need. Actually, that's it. Got the 3 villain groups, got the 1 henchman group, got the 10 bystanders, got the 5 master strikes, and got the number of schemes in there. So 68 cards total. Yeah, sounds pretty much about right, doesn't it? Okay, so that part's done. I'll just delete these because I don't need them. Then you got your hero randomizer. And this is hero randomizer with custom cards. So I need 5 of these. There is a rule sheet, which I don't think is in here, that is actually like, if you're only playing by yourself, or say with 2 or 3 people, then you draw less of these heroes. But I mean, I just play it as if I'm playing with maximum amount of people because I don't know that it really makes that much of a difference. One of these days I might actually try it out, though I'd have to find the rule sheet that lets me know how many I'm only meant to have, which I can do because I have the game, like a physical copy. But yeah, I just set it up for maximum because it doesn't really matter that much. Moon Knight, what was he? MK. MK's around here somewhere, I think. So heroes are much better because they're actually in their group, so a lot easier to find. Whereas I guess villains don't really have a group, but I guess it'd be nice if they were, say, in alphabetical order, which some of them kind of are. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Thanos. Thanos is that one. These are customized. Let's see. These are getting into regular ones. Where's the purple one? A lot of Avengers, so it must be on this side. Where are you, Thanos? Where are you? Probably went right past it. Which I think I have, because I think these are all custom cards down here. There he is. Yeah. Alright, so we've got Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman, so Spider-Men people are around here somewhere. Yep, there she is. Oh, I need to look at the next one, don't I? So get rid of that one. Angel, X-Men. X-Men are also around here. There she is. Which I think it's similar to that. So I think this is obviously for the villain side, but I'm pretty sure for um, regular game this is pretty much exactly the same. So if you're playing with two players, you'd normally have two villain groups, one backup adversary. You'd only have two bystanders. Five allies. I thought it was less than that. So one of these on this board. Oh, if I can get my camera right. That's to do with the turn order. Unfortunately, no, but I think it's fairly similar. It might be a little bit different. I mean, if you really want to, then yeah, probably easiest way is to look up a rule sheet. There's a couple that I have. They all they don't have all the keywords on them, unfortunately. That's why I have a few of them because they unfortunately don't cover all the keywords. And by keywords, I mean like this one, Versatile 5, which I know what that is, but yeah, there are these, which are the keywords, but there's 57 of them, and having them all out like this is going to, one, take up a lot of space, and two, you're still going to have a lot of difficulty trying to find it. I mean, while you're drawing out heroes or villains or whatever, you go through and pick out the ones that you need if you wanted to. But they are here if you want them. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to look up a rule sheet, which there are a couple down here, so do check these as well. But they're by no means all of them, so yeah, it's up to you what you do with that. You can try and use these. If you just look up legendary Marvel Legendary Rules sheet, then you should be able to find um, something. I might link a couple of the ones that I have in this video. I have like four of them in my favorites, so I'll do that for you. So yeah, that's pretty much how you set up. So I've got all my heroes now, all my villains, and all my bystanders. So I mean, this game's nicely giving you a dice, so you can roll for who goes first, or you can just pick someone to go first. It's up to you how you do that. You put out your 5 heroes, one underneath each city space. Oh, I thought I drew 3 of the same person then. I'm like, I did definitely shuffle those. I have drawn 3. I have drawn 3 of the same card. Yeah, a good shuffling by me. If you've seen any of our games, then you'd know that for some reason our shuffling is really bad. Even though it's, just shuffling it here. Yeah, so then, you'd have this flip, shuffle it, draw 6. So I've got my 6 cards for my turn. You then play one of these. So I've got that card, Rise of the Living Dead. I can tell you what that one does. That's just if you want to attack it, you have to check the top card of your deck. If it's a Master Strike or a Scheme Twist, then he comes back to life, which could be quite annoying. So yeah. Um, I mean, in my first turn, I couldn't do anything with that because he's a 5, but I would be able to buy something. Well, I'd have to buy one of these because everything in the hero HQ is actually quite expensive, so that'd be my first turn. And, you know, you're probably going to have a few turns like that until you can start buying some things from here, and then uh, start attacking stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much how you set it up. Uh, just as a side note, I mean, if you are starting out, then probably I can tell you for sure that this guy here, Red Skull, is, I still believe, the easiest one to beat. He, like, you know, you can see there that he leads Hydra, and basically, if you get some Master Strike, it only makes you KO a card from your hand. So, doesn't do a lot. But yeah, if you're starting out, maybe start out with him. Um, I mean, there are a few others that don't do a lot. I mean, that one, Loki. I mean, you just need to make sure you have some of those green heroes, which I don't know if I got any for this one, but make sure you have those when you're setting up. Maybe you don't do so much randomizing. Maybe make sure you have at least 2 heroes, 2 hero decks that have that, and then maybe you can randomize the rest. But yeah, there's a few like that. This guy also. You need to have those MK heroes. Uh, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you can look through them. Maybe try and pick something that's a little bit easier. I mean, Thanos. Um, yeah, Bound Souls. I forget what that does, but I think you might have to kill them before you can attack Thanos. Off the top of my head, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that's how you set it up, and yeah, I mean, if you're wanting to play it, then yeah, I've showed you the name. I'll put it in the link again. I'll put it in the description below this video again, just in case you missed it. And I'll put in the links to the rule sheets that I have. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I hope if you are playing this game, then I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, maybe even just if you do play it and have been watching my videos, then maybe just leave us a comment telling us how you went, what you thought, what happened, you know, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, alright, until next time, I will see you then.